Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 374, Season 2, Episode 294. This one, in the thumbnail, it looked like some sort of snake-like creature. Is that Rak's sworn enemy? I feel like every time there's this unidentified creature lately, is that Rak's sworn enemy? Yeah, not a Shinhui taxonomy expert, as you can see. But either way, let's get into reading, I guess. So, let's see what we got going on. I guess, really, there's nothing to... Yeah, I was trying to think if there was anything specific I thought would be happening, or any predictions for this chapter, but I guess it's normal. We're just going to continue the fights. So, starting off here with the first panel, we have that really good panel from the end of last chapter with Kun and the Ice Spear. And, I believe I made note, either in the review, Q&A, or both, that Kun has all this like ice on the ground and floating behind him, so I think he's going to be able to learn to just use ice in general without it having to be in a spear shape, because I think that's generally how it works. Like, I think Rak will probably be able to use rocks without them having to be in a shield shape, though using them for defense is probably still the way to go, so we probably should use them to make... Even if they're not shaped like shields, you should use them to make defensive walls and whatnot. But either way, we have Edwan looking on. Wow, you've awoken your abilities. Let's hurry up and end this. I'm cold. How did that turtle manage to do it before me again? Saw at the end of last chapter with Rak there. Turtle, how did you make that spear? Haha, did you see that? A human being would never lose to an alligator like you. Haha, stupid alligator. Loser. Pathetic. Damn it. I'm gonna eat more rocks and make one too. And he starts eating more rocks. I love as well the way that the Viol sworn enemy is just standing around. Question mark, floor. Hell Train Training 7. Alright, now we have this massive Shinhui where Bam and Kisaya are again. Yeah, and it has these 4 fangs. Not a very toothy fella. And it looks like it's going for Kisaya? Who the hell is stupid enough to consider a monster like that their sworn enemy? We have the one stupid enough eating rocks. And so it goes for Kisaya so that Bam can save her, and then ship Bam and Kisaya. Okay, either way. Orb. And then Bam charges up the orb with the red Shinsu again. Rapid fire Shinsu cannon. And he fires a bunch of shots. And this is... Okay, so I had said before that when we saw him use the red Shinsu, he shot like 4 big blasts, whereas the blue Shinsu was like a bunch of tiny blasts. And this is like a bunch of medium-sized blasts. So that kind of... The theory is now gone that the size of the blast or number of the blast depends on what kind of Shinsu he uses. So, confirmation now that red Shinsu can shoot a whole bunch too. And can be smaller. Huh? Is this Kisaya? Thinks Kisaya. Did that kid just save me? It's okay. It feels like this power so enormous that it's overwhelming for me to even be near it. But something inside me is controlling it right now. Maybe I'll be able to control everything in this place right now. See, I like that, because that's what the orb does for him. It lets him charge up all the power he wants, but he gets to contain it in one little sphere so that it's easier to use. Sort of the, not immune, or was it immune? Whatever, tension. That's what they called it in the translation. Sort of like the whole tension concept that was brought up before. Is it just me? I guess that's just the Shinsu coming off the thorn. I was going to say, does the thorn look different than usual? Orb. Okay. Spatial control. Oh, okay. This art has gone very crazy. What in the absolute hell? So yeah, it looks like he just pressed the head of the, yeah, he just smashed the head of the Shinhui down into the water in front of him. I don't know who you came here to attack, but stop it now. He's just gonna scold the Shinhui. There's nothing that you can do here. Go away. And we have a bunch of explosions and stuff behind Andrasi, who's still sitting in her chair. I never thought that thing would appear as a sworn enemy. The toy that my father pretended was chocolate and gave me as a trick. And Barrow is running away from the giant, well, I guess it's a toy technically. I was going to say the statue-looking sworn enemy, because I ate too much chocolate when I was little. Because of that thing, I broke all my teeth and could only eat porridge for a while. Even the sight of that toy would make me cry. It was traumatic. Oh, poor Barrow. Just one backstory, now I'm all for Barrow. Poor Barrow. Damn it, I can't beat that thing. Somebody, please get it out of my face. What's all that noise, says Andraste. So, who are you? You don't seem like my sworn enemy, says the pink hair, who's probably Irude's, probably. Of course not. My sworn enemy's in my pocket right now. I'm Fonsakal Yurude, from the Fonsakal family. Okay, so Yurude, similar to Lure and Irude. We see the attacks coming toward the pink hair, so she dodges out of the way. And I guess you could say that the quality or element or whatever for Irude has to be wind, because we saw Irude use wind before, back at that other trial, and now right then the blast that she sent looked like a wind blast. I came over here because it seemed like there was someone who would make me not sleep well. So you're my sworn enemy, huh? Right, Uncle? Oh, pink hair is a man. Okay. Right, Uncle? What? Your uncle? So that's your sworn enemy? Yes, Princess. This is a family matter, so leave this to me. How strange. Your family keeps stirring up nuisances. And then it looks like Yurude can use wind as well. They create this big cyclone blast. Seeing that I'm here as your sworn enemy, looks like you're still thinking about it, Irude. Making our dream decision come true. And then Irude looks on, sort of angrily. I don't want to hear you say that. And then cut back over to Viol charging at Kun. Kun goes in with the spear. Ai just stabs it into the ground to make the ice spread along the ground. So see, this is actually a cooler way of using it than actually just fighting hand-to-hand, since Kun can fight hand-to-hand, but it's not really his forte. I should have known. It looks like you can't use the thorn because you're a fake. Still, it'll be hard to beat you with force. But at least I'll be able to have some fun with you. And then poor Viol sword enemy is just plopped on his butt because of the ice. Then looks like he started charging Shinsu into the ground, but then Kun sent his lighthouses toward him to create a barrier around him. You're trapped from above. Okay. And then he jumps out of the way with the blue war to avoid a shot from the spear. And this ice is actually really, really potent. Kun has created this entire battlefield of ice, really, trapping in the sworn enemy. And you're trapped from the sides, so there's nowhere for you to run. Doesn't this skill seem like an ice skating rink? Let's dance, you fake. That kid's got some talent, thinks Edwan's clothes. Damn it, and Rack's still eating rocks. That damn blue turtle bastard. How dare he make a spear before me? I'm gonna catch up to him. And then Rack starts to grow rocks on his hands. So he can maybe armor himself with rock. That's a cool way to use it. Macheni. Oh, wow, we are jumping around a lot this chapter. We have Asensio running up to Macheni now. Macheni, are you okay? So, they're passing under here right now. Probably. 5 of them. It wasn't bad for a plan that was thrown together at the last minute, but even if they are underground, how could they think that I wouldn't be able to sense an enemy at this distance? I'm gonna make them pay for underestimating me. And Zahard charges up a few bongs. Wait. It's not over yet. And Macheni's getting back up. Macheni, I'm still not done enjoying this. And Macheni's all cut up, but she stands back up. And now we see Zahard's face more clearly since one of the eyes is torn off his mask. I guess I'm really gonna have to kill you to make you stop. And that's where we end it. That was very, very good. Another great combat chapter, and I feel like next week, because of the way it's set up, and maybe even the week after that, we're going to be getting more combat chapters, and I have no problem at all with that, because A, the art is really, really good, and B, that's kind of what I've been wanting a bit more of. I've been wanting more of the side characters getting one-on-one fights, because we've seen the past few arcs bomb in a ton of one-on-one fights. We've seen a ton of storyline stuff, but we haven't seen a lot for Bomb's allies and his friends and all that. So I kind of want to see his allies and friends get some fights. So I like this. Getting development and new powers for Kun and Rak, getting development for Irude and Barrow finally. I'm happy with all that. And Andraste, even though she's just sitting around, we've got a lot for her this arc too. So she can sit around a bit. But I guess Andraste's one that a couple arcs ago, she got good development in the, what was it, Name Hunt Station arc. And I guess it's been since Name Hunt Station arc that, ever since then, all the arcs between then and now, we haven't really gotten much for anyone other than Bomb. Except you could argue Haku, but even then it was more just backstory kind of stuff. So, yeah, either way, that's what I thought of this chapter and what I'm thinking of the future ones. I'll have a review up tomorrow or Wednesday. Probably tomorrow, though, because I don't have as much to do this week. I don't have as many videos to do, so I think I'll actually be able to get the review up tomorrow. Though I don't mind having it on Wednesdays, because it gives me an extra day to see what everyone's commenting on the live reaction, and to add stuff like that into the discussion of the review. Or to see if any of you point out anything I missed. So, yeah, I guess that's good for this live reaction. So, if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of this chapter, what you thought of my first thoughts and reaction. Subscribe for more. Tower of God, much more on the channel. Going to be starting some new anime soon. Boku no Hero Academia Season 3 is going to be exciting. I guess follow on Twitter if you want as well. I can try to keep you updated there and stuff for the channel. And if you want a link to the Discord server to talk with me or more of us there, then yeah, just ask and I can give you a link to that. So yeah, that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.